I am just about as happy for the GTA 6 release as anyone else. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely excited. My hype levels are off the charts right now. I might be the hypest I've ever been for any game ever to release. Like, this is insane. This is history happening right before our eyes, okay? But Take-Two CEO came out with a message. He said that the delay for GTA 6 was necessary to make the best thing anyone's ever seen in media, in interactive media. Now, I think that's a crazy thing to say and a crazy statement because, first of all, GTA's hype is already crazy. We know that. Its expectations are already crazy as shit as well because you're expecting to get the best game ever. And I know that this is crazy, but people are expecting that. People are expecting this to be the greatest single video game ever created. I don't know if they expect it to also be like with the best story ever, the greatest acting ever in a game, the greatest open world in a game, the greatest everything in a game, right? Because I mean, if you look at GTA 5, it was a product of its time. And when it came out, it was massive. It was great. Like, you get to play in this big open world in, Los Angeles, and you get to customize your character and get haircuts and see dogs, and it was like your world in GTA 5. Now, why has GTA 6 been so craved, so much wanted over these past few years is because you want what GTA 5 gave you now. You want a modern take on that. So GTA 6 is looking to give us that. Give us like the new cars. Like, we already saw a bunch of Ferrari, Lamborghini looking cars, like the Ford Raptor looking truck, updates to the clothes, updates to the hair, to the beards, to the characters. Everything looks so realistic. It's probably going to show like the world that we're living in now. So it's like a take on modern times. That's why it's so wanted. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to play this game. At least for me, that's what I'm thinking. But when you say things like Rockstar is trying to create the best thing anyone's ever seen in entertainment, not just interactive entertainment, and that's a tall order, when you say that, it gets scary because now you're confident in your product, you're confident in what you're going to deliver, you're confident that you're Rockstar, you're confident that GTA has always delivered, right? And yeah, it might be, but like, what happens if GTA 6 comes out and the story and everything just doesn't hit like you thought it was going to hit? What if sometimes our expectations for a video game are so high and we create this incredible thing in our head, and then when we get it, it's not what we wanted it to be and we're disappointed? That could very well happen. I think it makes me worry a little bit because what if this statement, just creates, and I even hurt to say it, unrealistic expectations for the video game. I mean, he also talks about how the delay was necessary and it's only like 6 months and that there will be no more delays. So he's doubling down that there's now going to be no more delays for GTA 6. This was only like a one-time thing and it was only a 6 months push just to polish it up and get it cleaned up and give us the best thing that they can give us right off the bat. So with those comments, you would also expect that the game doesn't really come out with all that many bugs and stuff like that. Like, we don't want to see like a Cyberpunk 2077 situation. Like, we want to see a good game from the beginning because you are saying that you only needed 6 months and that you're taking those 6 months to make the story better, to make not the story, but to make the game better and the gameplay feel smooth and things like that. I mean, these comments are massive and some of us might not really pay that much attention to them. It's just, you could just say, oh, it's just a CEO talking and trying to sell a product, but like, it could hurt a little bit because some fans might be like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is definitely going to be the best thing ever. Then the game releases and it's not. There's no real reason as to why GTA 6 can't be, the best thing that we've ever seen in entertainment. I mean, if we look at some of the games that have released over the past few years, some of these games are really crazy, really big, really intense. I mean, just this year, if you look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, or a few years ago, you look at Elden Ring, or, you see even The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt that came out a few years after GTA 5, put Red Dead Redemption 2 there. All of these games with great stories, great settings, big open world, some of these games, these games are considered by others to be like the best games ever, the top of the top. And then you have GTA 6 coming in there. Is GTA going to be able to do that? Is its story going to be able to keep up with some of the best stories ever told in video games, point blank period? Are the performances of Jason and Lucia going to be able to, live up to the performances of, say, Geralt of Rivia, say Kratos, say, Joe Miller, say Arthur Morgan? Like, can Jason and Lucia live up to those fucking greats? You know what I'm saying? Can it? You expect them to, and you better hope that they do because of statements like this. We are trying to create the best thing anyone's ever seen in entertainment. That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion in my own head. I just think that there's been so many great, fantastic, beautiful Game of the Year candidate type of games that have released since GTA 5, and you're expecting it to like overtake everything and be the best. It is a tall order. He himself states it. It's a tall order. I agree, and I hope that it can deliver. I hope that it is one of the best games ever. You know, I think in terms of world building, the open world and everything that you're gonna be able to do and interact with, and the beard growth of the character and the hair growth of the character, the customization, the tattoos, the clothing, the car customization, all that shit, it probably will be the best thing we've ever seen. But when you say the best thing in general, we're not just talking about that stuff. We're also talking about the story, the acting, the character chemistry, the delivery of lines. Like, we're talking about all that. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that this doesn't set unrealistic expectations for an already insane game that is supposed to be GTA 6.